Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally doing another TBR video. I am going to be utilizing TBR cards for the first time. I absolutely love watching people do TBR prompt jars or any way people do TBR prompts. I recently got TBR prompt cards from Illumicrate, one of the boxes. I think I showed you that in one of my vlogs. And I thought I'd give them a try. I've been wanting to do it. I am also going to be participating in Curious Cat's Neurovember this month, where we focus on reading books about neurodivergence or neurodivergent authors, everything about the brain. So I'm excited to read some of those, as I myself am neurodivergent. I have OCD, though not the typical kind that you think of with rituals. I'm more of an overthinking type OCD. It's a wide spectrum of OCD, but luckily therapy worked for me. Cognitive behavioral therapy. I always say, make sure you do the right therapy because there's different types. And cognitive behavioral therapy worked for me and not talk therapy. So just throwing that out there if you're interested in getting into therapy for the first time. But I love reading books on mental health, so I'm very excited to get in on this Neurovember reading month. I hope some of the books I'll pick with the TBR prompt will fit some of the bingo card prompts for Neurovember, which I'll show you here, and I'll let you know if any of them do, and if I think not enough have hit those prompts, I will add a few more, but I'm aiming at doing 7 books for this TBR. I did not read as much as I wanted to last month, but I want to change that this month because I will be home. I won't be traveling, not even for the holidays. I will have plenty of time. So let's get into it, and I'll open my cards. Oh, I am looking at them accidentally, so I'm gonna fan them out kind of like this. You can probably see some of them on your end, but I can't see them. This is what I see. So they're very pretty. I am going to pick one at a time, and then I have some TBR piles here, which you can't see, and one behind me, so I'll pick from my priority TBR for these prompts. Okay, I will pick this one. Can you see what that is? A book with werewolves. Ooh, okay, I don't know if I have one for this one, so I might have to pick another one. The one I did read already was Bride, and I think that was the only one I have that has werewolves. Oh, I guess maybe Night Bitch. Maybe Night Bitch. I guess that might count as a werewolf, right? Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think Night Bitch is my only pick. And this actually might fit the Neurovember bingo card because technically targets mental health. I'll read you the back of Night Bitch. An ambitious mother puts her art career on hold to stay at home with her newborn son, but the experience does not match her imagination. 2 years later, she steps into the bathroom for a break from her toddler's demands, only to discover a dense patch of hair on the back of her neck. In the mirror, her canines suddenly look sharper. Her husband, who travels for work 5 days a week, casually dismisses her fears from faraway hotel rooms. As the mother's symptoms intensify, her temptation to give in to her new dog impulses peaks, and she struggles to keep her alter canine identity secret. Seeking a cure at a library, she discovers a mysterious academic tome that becomes her Bible, a field guide to magical women, a mythical ethnography, and meets a group of mommies involved in a multi-level marketing scheme who may also be more than what they seem. An outrageously original novel of ideas about art, power, and womanhood wrapped in a satirical fairy tale, Rachel Yoder's Night Bitch will make you want to howl in laughter and recognition. First pick of the month, and I never thought I would read this, but I might as well. I like weird books, so we'll see. Okay. Second prompt. I'm honestly still surprised I had one werewolf book in this stack. Okay, picking this one. Okay, I'm going for the very spooky ones, I guess. A book with vampires. Okay, this one. Okay, I can't tell if this one is vampire related because it's horror mystery. So I might put it as an option because I'm not sure. What else do I have that are vampire related? Does this one have a vampire? Well, yes, this one is like a Twilight, Gothic Twilight, I heard. Castle of the Cursed by Romina Garber. This one is also a vampire one. I think, Immortal Dark I am in the middle of. So actually I might do Immortal Dark just because I want to finish it. So yes, it will be Immortal Dark. I don't feel like going to get it, so I'll put a picture up here. Immortal Dark by Tigges Germa. Are these like all fantasy? I have no idea what these prompts say, so this is as new for me as it is for you. So I'll pick my number 3. Hopefully I don't get like a book with something. Hopefully I get a better prompt, but here's this one. A book you recently purchased. Yes, okay, that is a good one. I'm very happy with that one. So I recently did a book haul, and I'm sure you guys know that. And there are these are the 3 books that I have gotten recently. And we'll get to Frankenstein, but these are 2 top books at the moment. I think I am leaning towards There by Tommy Orange, because I also think this one will discuss mental health in some way, because we follow 12 different people. There has to be a neurodivergent one in there, of course, right? Statistically, right? And it's also BIPOC author, which is one of the bingo prompts as well. So I am going to go with this one. And I recently just said what this one is about, but we follow 12 different individuals going to meet at the Big Oakland powwow from all walks of life. For example, Jackie Redfeather, who is newly sober and trying to make it back to the family she left behind. Dean Oxendine pulling his life together after his uncle's death and working at the powwow to honor his memory. And then 14-year-old Orville coming to perform traditional dance for the very first time. So very interesting stories I'm expecting. I've heard great things about this book, so I'm very excited. Number 3. Number 4. Okay. Let's get another good one, please. I already have books about werewolves and vampires. No more, please. A book by an author of color. Okay. I love that one. I have a few, I think. Let's see. I have. Ooh, do I want to? Ooh, okay. I have a few options. Okay. A few options that I want to get to. So this might be a little hard. Okay. These stacks are going crazy. Okay, yes. I think these are my 2 choices. Pet by Koike Mezi, and then In the Miso Soup by Ryu Murakami. I want to read both of these very bad. But for Neurovember, I think Pet will be more along those lines. So, yes, it's going to be Pet as number 4. I'll read you the back. There are no monsters anymore, or so the children in Lucille are taught. Jam and her best friend, Redemption, have grown up with the lesson that the city is safe for everyone. But when Jam meets Pet, a creature who some might call monstrous, but in reality is anything but, she must reconsider what she's been told. Pet has emerged from one of her mother's paintings to hunt a true monster, and the shadow of something grim lurks in Redemption's house. No one has encountered monsters in years, though, and Jam's quest to protect her best friend and uncover the truth is met with doubt and disbelief. I believe this also fits the LGBTQ plus prompt in Neurovember, because I believe one of the girls is transgender. So awesome there. Ooh, is that blood on the bottom? No, that has to be a marker, right? I'm going with Pet for number 4. but I really do want to read In the Miso Soup soon. Number 5. Ooh, oh, okay. I'm gonna put those back in. Some fell out. I know you can't really see much below me, but okay. Fanning these out. Okay, gonna go with this one. A Book with Witches. Oh, another. It's the trifecta of fall and October. This would have been perfect. These choices would have been perfect for October, but November works too. A Book with Witches. Okay, I do like this one because witches are pretty great. Ooh, okay. One. Okay, I have a lot for this one. Okay, I don't think any of them are like, well, I think 2 of them are about witches maybe, or like witch adjacent. So first I have Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher. I believe there is a witch in this that curses Toadling and Sleeping Beauty, or whoever Sleeping Beauty is in this story. It's also a novella, so short and sweet. So that's one option. We have Howl's Moving Castle. Sophie is cursed by the Wicked Witch of the Waste. So there's a witch in there. I also recently just talked about this. Lady Macbeth. I believe she is a witch, right? I'll look this up. Hold on. I will look this up right now. So I believe in the original Macbeth, she is kind of interpreted as a witch, but I think in this retelling, she is a witch, so I'm going to include this. And then lastly, we have The Spell Shop. I assume the main character is a witch because she deals with spells and potions, though I don't know if she's actually called a witch in this. But she opens a little spell shop. Yes, so I'm including this one. Though I do think I am going to pick Lady Macbeth because I have been very much anticipating this book and I've been wanting to get to it sooner rather than later. So that is my number 5 pick. Yes, we're on 5. Okay. Enough books with something. It's too much. Okay. Number 6. This one? Oh, a dark academia book. Okay. I have a few, and also ones that I don't own that I think I want to include. Do I have? I'm currently reading Immortal Dark, which is definitely dark academia. Does this count? A Dark and Drowning Tide. Okay, it was literally in a darker academia book box, so I'm gonna count this. A Dark and Drowning Tide by Alison Saft. I think this is the only physical dark academia book I have. I also have ones that I'm interested in. Ooh. Okay, I've been very curious about this book recently, even though I've passed by it so much. But Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. I never realized that the Keira Knightley and Carey Mulligan movie with like Andrew Garfield is based on that book, and I absolutely love that movie. So now I really want to read the book, and that is technically counted as dark academia, but in a very different way. So that is on my list, and then there's also a newer release, An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson, that is also dark academia that I'm interested in. I think I might be interested in those a little more than this one for now. Not saying I won't get to this, but I think I might do Never Let Me Go as my number 6 pick. Yeah, okay, I'm doing it. Never Let Me Go. And it gives me an excuse to go out and buy it or find it in the library. I still don't have my library card though, so that's gonna be an issue. Okay, I really like these prompt cards, even though I'm getting not great ones, but it's kind of fun. But I know this is technically our last one, but I might do some more. So number 7, Wish Me Luck. I need a good one here. A book with a queer character. Okay, I like that. I like that. I think I will have a few options here. Oh, okay, this one is, yes, okay, this is a good one. I finally found one, which surprisingly, okay, this one is also queer, but I already didn't pick it, so I don't want to pick it again. Dark and Drowning Tide is definitely queer. It is a sapphic romance. And then When the Tiger Came Down the Mountain by Niveau is also queer. We have a non-binary main character, I believe. And I mean, I can't say no to a novella. I have been wanting to read the second book in this little Singing Hills series, and so I will do that. So this is my 7th pick. And don't worry, we're not gonna stop. I'm gonna go with 8. Hopefully that'll round it out nicely. And these are just guidelines for what I might read, because I do need a little help in deciding sometimes. So this might not be entirely exactly what I end up reading, but we will see in my recap. Number 8, we have, okay, let me pick one from down here. Okay. What is it? Oh, that was upside down. A book with a library. Ooh, that's nice. Do I have one of those? And how will I know if there is a library in it? Will I know? Okay, it's gonna be hard for me to find out that, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna pick another one. Don't hate me. Too lazy. Okay, number 8 again. Let's do this one. A book that is the first in a series. Oof, do I really want to start another series right now? I mean, I might as well, right? I just am kind of finishing up a few things. Okay, I do have a good one that I've been putting off for a very long time, and that is The 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. This is her Inheritance trilogy. I loved the Broken Earth trilogy, and I've been wanting to read something else from her, so it is about time. So I'll read you the back. Yain Dar is an outcast from the barbarian north, but when her mother dies under mysterious circumstances, she is summoned to the majestic city of Sky. There, to her shock, Yain is named an heiress to the king, but the throne of the 100,000 Kingdoms is not easily won, and Yain is thrust into a vicious power struggle. So, it's not too long, which is nice, and it's a trilogy, so I can commit to a trilogy, I think. So that is number 8. So I'm missing 2 in this physical stack, but this is the full or partial pick of what I will be reading in November. Oh, I need to give you what these are fit on the bingo cards. So I'll put that up on the screen for you as well, if I find it. Okay, there's the bingo card. Okay. I also might throw in a few more Neurovember books. Let me tell you which ones I'm very interested in reading. Because I have OCD, I have yet to read a book with the main character with OCD, so I am considering Turtles All the Way Down or Down Among the Sticks and Bones, which I know is the second book in the Wayward Children series by Shannon Maguire. But I heard you can read that as a standalone, and it does spoil the first book, but you can still read it. And I don't know if I'm going to read the full series ever, so I'm fine with that. Turtles All the Way Down is by John Green, who also has OCD, and Shannon Maguire also has OCD, so I trust how they write OCD characters. I'm also very interested in Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine. That seems like a fun book, as well as Broken by Jenny Lawson. She writes kind of very comedic memoirs about her life and her dealing with depression, and so I think Broken focuses on depression, which I know is technically a mood disorder, but it counts as mental health, and it should be qualified as neurodivergence, I believe, but not officially. So, and then lastly, The Bell Jar, I've been putting off for a long time, by Sylvia Plath. That is a good one as well. So I'll keep you posted if I read any of those, but I'll probably throw one or two in there. Some are pretty short, so I should be able to add them in there. For the main books that I picked, I will say The 100,000 Kingdoms counts as a BIPOC rep. Fantasy, there's a fantasy or science fiction one. I think those are the two for this one. When the Tiger Came Down the Mountain by Niveau, that counts as LGBTQIA rep. A short read. I think that's it. Lady Macbeth counts as fantasy, I believe, published in 2024. A lot of these don't hit the mental health one yet. Then we have Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. And that one definitely deals with mental health. That one has, I think that's just mental health. And Kweke Emezi's Pet definitely has the LGBTQIA plus rep. It has short read as well, BIPOC rep, I believe mental health for sure. Potentially a neurodivergent main character. I'm not entirely sure. Those ones, I won't know until I read, so you'll have to catch me at the wrap up when I get these actually accurate. Then we have There There by Tommy Orange, BIPOC rep, probably mental health. And then we have Immortal Dark, which is BIPOC rep. That's the vampire books. And I think you could consider the main character neurodivergent in a way, or dealing with like PTSD in a way, kind of. I'm not entirely sure. I just started it, so don't quote me on that. I feel like I'll be able to give you a sense of what actually hit the bingo card after I finish reading the books. And then lastly, we have Night Bitch by Rachel Yoder. This one definitely counts as probably a fun read and an other species prompt as well, because she turns into another species, you know? So, and then a lot of the other Neurovember books fall more on this list. So that is my little but very long November TBR. I think that is we have 8 books here, plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional books I mentioned. There's no way I will read all of those, but I'll keep you posted, and I will do my best to. And so I might throw something else in there also, because I am a mood reader, but I did want to do a TBR for November. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you want reading vlogs for any of these books, because I will be happy to do so. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Bye.